So we're going to do the story of Esther in a play format, and we're going to do it in a silly play, funny, hopefully funny play format, because of a few different reasons. In the Bible, in the book of Esther, it tells us to celebrate Purim with rejoicing and celebration and fun. And another reason, in the book of Esther, it's interesting, it is the only book in the Bible where God is not mentioned at all. Faith is not mentioned, prayer is not mentioned specifically, and so he's totally left out, but obviously he's there. You can't miss him, he's there all throughout. It's really a lot of miraculous things take place during that time period. And so it's almost as if he's in hiding. And so we also then are in hiding during Purim, and so we dress up in various costumes, and so we dressed up all the actors or the people of the story, of the historical story of Esther in various different costumes for tonight. And so God is there, but he's, again, behind the scenes. And I think there might be some reasons for that. It might have been that Mordecai wrote the story, or Mordecai had the story written, not so much to be placed in a Bible someday, but for the chronicles of the king of Persia. So it's more like a historical document for the Persians, for the king, and it's been included in the Bible. And that's just one theory of why. Another interesting thing, it's the only book that they have not yet found among the Dead Sea Scrolls of the Bible. Not even a fragment, no portion of it from that. And that might be because God's not mentioned in there. Maybe they didn't want to include that book. They didn't feel that book was worthy of putting in. But it is a very powerful story and very important story for us. Another reason to do it in a fun way is sometimes when things are done with humor, it helps us to remember it better. It helps us to see the account in a different light, and again, stick it into our memory that way. And also it's good to laugh at attempts to annihilate us, right? So it is really only one other time in history where there's been an attempt to totally annihilate us. Lots of times to hurt us and to torture us and to enslave us. But you have Hitler and the Holocaust and the Purim story, where it was an attempt to totally annihilate, and had the power and the ability to totally annihilate every single Jewish person. And probably more so, probably would have been easier in the time of Esther to do so than during World War II. And so it came very close, but we see God's hand steps in and works his deliverance. So it's very powerful and very important for us to remember that in our lives as well. That God steps in, sometimes right at the very last minute, but we need to trust him and have faith in him. Sometimes he's leading in ways that don't seem to make sense, don't seem to be what we want to be or where we'd want to be, but God has a plan, and if we surrender to him and walk in his ways and walk in his light, he will work his deliverance. And there's a lot of prophetic implications in the book of Esther as well. I believe this kind of thing will be repeated. There'll be another attempt to annihilate God's people, and God's people, some will yield and turn away from the Lord. Some will stand and take a stand for him and be faithful, and God will step in and work his deliverance in ways that is just literally miraculous. And so with that, I'd like to invite our, not yet. I'd like to invite our actresses to come on up to the bema.
Welcome to the Looney Tune Purim play. It was written by Rabbi Jeff Risky. Our cast would like to introduce themselves to you. I'm going to be your narrator, Tweety Bird, Emma.
I'm King Porky Pig, being played by Brenda. Beep beep. That's my quee wife, Roadrunner Vashti, being played by Karen. And this is the scene changer, being played by John.
I'm the King's Guard, Sir Daffy Duck, played by Rabbi Jeff.
And I'm Hadassah Bunny, pretending to be Esther Pig. I am Mordecai's niece and honored to be the second queen.
Beep beep.
And I'm being played by Carrie.
My name is Yosemite Sam, and I'm going to kill that pig of a king. I'm being played by Carol. Okay. And what? Sorry, there's something else here. And I'm the toughest, meanest hombre you ever seen.
Suffering succotash. I'm Sylvester, and I'm an assassin with the Yosemite Sam, and I'm played by Julia. I thought I saw a pretty cat. I did see a pretty cat.
Hello, I'm Hey Man. But I will be the king's prime minister, and I'm being played by Mona.
My niece, Hadassah Bunny, ever since her parents died. Oh yeah, who am I being played by? I'm being played by Chaplain Marilyn. Without any further ado, let us start the play.
Scene 1. The king had all his nobles over for a big banquet. Guard Daffy Duck. Send for the Queen Roadrunner Vashti and have her come dance before us.
The radiant Queen Vashti? Roadrunner Vashti?
Yes, the radiant Roadrunner Vashti. Go, quick, hurry up.
Queen Vashti, the king wants to show how pretty you are to all the kingdom. Beep, beep. She won't come to you, fat boy.
She won't come? Oh, away with her.
Woohoo!
When the king, the guard tried.
No, she did say beep beep, but that's okay.
When guard Daffy tried to get the queen, she ran away.
Now I don't have a queen. What will I do?
I got an idea, King. We'll go all throughout the kingdom and bring all the pretty girls to you, and you pick the one you want to be queen.
A brilliant idea, Daffy.
The king needed a new queen. A search was done throughout the land, and many young women were brought to the king's palace to Shushan. Scene 2.
What's up, Doc?
Oh, Uncle, what if they come and take me to the king?
Be brave, my dear. No, that's out now.
I don't want to be married to that pig.
Listen, whatever they do, don't tell them that you're a Jewish rabbit. Got it?
Oink.
Come with me, sweetie.
The guards took Esther to the king's palace. After several years of preparation, she brought before the king.
Wow, she's a knockout. I'll take her.
Mordecai landed a job working at the gate of the king's court. While there one day, he overheard a plot to kill the king. Scene 3.
What's all the hubbub? Wait a minute.
No. I'm Yosemite Sam, and I'm the roughest, toughest, meanest He-Man hombre ever crossed the Rio Grande. And I don't mean my Hata Grande. I hate that pink porky pig of a king.
Let's snuff him out and have us some pork chops.
What's all the hubbub, bub?
We're gonna kill that four-legged porky pink pig of a king. That's what's up, critter.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Says who?
I bet you're glad you're not in my shoes. I says so. That's who.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Listen here, you furry, long-eared critter. Good-for-nothing varmint. I'll give you 1 second to draw your gun.
Let's get out of here. We got work to do.
So long, Sammy. See you in Miami. Not yet.
No.
Help me.
There's some court officials.
What? Oh, yes, that's right. Queen Esther, there are some officials who are threatening to kill the king.
Go get him, Daffy. Woohoo!
Pussycat.
You're despicable.
So long, Sammy. See you in Miami. That's my favorite line, too.
I thought I saw a putty cat. I did. I did see a putty cat. The guard took away the assassins. They were found guilty and executed. Mordecai's name was credited to the king's records for saving the king's life. Woohoo! Scene 4.
I need a different prime minister. Well, who's that coming here?
Hello. I'm Haman. Fun.
Sounds terrific. I will want you to be my new prime minister. Welcome to the team, Haman.
I'm very, very elated to be your new prime minister.
Haman was of the Agagas, enemies of the Jewish people. Haman became more and more powerful in the kingdom. Scene 5. Woohoo!
Make the way for Haman. Make the way for Haman. Everyone bow down to Haman. Everyone bow down to Haman.
What's up, Doc?
Hey, you, bow down to Haman.
I don't bow down to anybody. Got it?
Listen here, you squirry rabbit. I'm gonna get you one of these days.
He don't know me very well, do he?
Haman went to the astrologers to pick a date to kill all the Jewish people. They cast lots, also known as Purim, and it fell on the 12th month, 11 months from the time they cast the lots. Scene 6.
O king, there is a lot of people whose laws are different than ours. They all should be destroyed down to the very last one.
Destroy my loyal people? Is that what you are suggesting, Haman?
I feel so strongly about it that I will give 10,000 talents of silver into the king's treasury.
Well, no sense letting loyalty get in the way of silver, is there? Here's my signature ring. Have at it, Haman.
The king did not realize that Haman was referring to the Jewish people when he gave Haman permission to kill the king. Scene 7.
What's up, Doc?
It's rabbit season. On the first day of Adar, we kill all the rabbits. Signed by Haman.
Boo! Duck season.
Rabbit season.
Duck season.
Rabbit season.
Duck season.
Rabbit season.
Rabbit season.
Oh, no, you don't. It's duck season. You're despicable.
Scene 8.
Go find out why Mordecai is crying.
The queen wants to know why you're crying.
The queen wants to know why I'm crying. The queen wants to know why I'm crying. I'll tell you why I'm crying as soon as I read this paper. All the rabbits will die, including her, our whole extended rabbit family. But deliverance for the Jewish rabbits will come from another place. Who knows? She might be queen for such a time as this. I'll give it to you. Got it?
Go before the king? No one can go before the king uninvited, or they will die.
No one can go before the king uninvited, or they will die.
Tell her, if she doesn't go before the king, all the rabbits will die, including her and her whole extended rabbit family. But deliverance for the Jewish rabbits will come from another place. As I said, who knows? She might be queen for such a time as this. Got it now?
He said, well, you heard what he said.
Okay. I will go before the king. And if I perish, I perish. Pray for me.
Esther, all her maids, and all the Jewish people prayed and fasted for 3 days before Queen Esther risked her life going before the king, uninvited. Scene 9.
Hey, what are you doing here? You're gonna get yourself killed.
What would you like? I will give you up to 50% of my kingdom.
I just want to have dinner tonight and tomorrow night with you and Haman.
The supper with me and Haman? Sounds great. I'll tell Haman.
What do you think that was all about?
I don't know, but I can't wait to find out.
Woohoo!
During the first dinner, the king asked Esther what she would like up to half the kingdom. To the king's surprise, she asked for a second dinner the next night with the king and Haman. Scene 10.
The queen had me and Haman. Oh, wait a minute. I'm Haman. The queen had me and the king for supper earlier tonight, and I am invited again tomorrow. I am truly honored. Bow down.
No, never.
Bow.
No. Where's your gun?
Mr. Wabbit, you don't need to worry about my gun. You only need to bow down.
I don't bow down to anyone. Get it?
Come on, Mr. Wabbit. Please bow down. Please bow down or my wife will kill me.
That's better. I know your wife. She would. All right, I'll think about it. Give me a sec. Nope.
That's the very last straw. I'm gonna get you, you lousy rabbit. I will build a gallows tonight and get permission from the king tomorrow to hang that lousy rabbit.
During the night, Haman had a gallows built 75 feet high and planned to get permission from the king in the morning to hang Mordecai on it. That same night, the king could not sleep. Scene 11.
I can't sleep. Read me a book.
Once upon a time, two men wanted to kill the king.
Really? What happened?
Well, Mordecai, the Jewish rabbit, told the queen, and we got those dirty dogs.
Oh my. Well, what did we do to reward Mordecai?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Hey, Haman. You're just the man I wanted to see.
Well, King, I want to talk to you about killing someone.
Just a sec. First, I need some help. What should I do to honor my most loyal servant?
Who would the king like to honor more than me? Nobody. It must be me. You should put your royal robes on him and put a royal crown on him and put him on your favorite royal horse and ride him all around town and have a noble servant walk with him through the streets, and in a loud voice they should say, "This shall be done for the servant the king is so proud of."
Great idea, Haman. Whoa! Go and do that for Mordecai the rabbit.
Mordecai? The crazy rabbit?
Yes, Mordecai the rabbit. You've probably seen him. He sits at the gate with long ears and a bushy tail, eating a carrot. Now, who did you want to kill?
It can wait till later. Haman put Mordecai on the king's royal horse, wearing the king's royal robe and royal crown. Scene 12.
It's inside out. Can you believe it? Such disrespect.
This shall be done for the rabbit the king is proud of. This shall be done for the rabbit the king is so proud of. This shall be done for the rabbit the king is so proud of. This shall be done for the rabbit the king is so proud of. After Haman parades Mordecai through the streets of the city, honoring him, Haman is completely humiliated and goes home crying to his wife and friends. And the king's guards came and rushed Haman off to the queen's banquet. Scene 13.
Let's eat.
Oh, King, someone wants to destroy me and my people.
Who would dare do such a dastardly thing to my queen?
Haman!
Boo! Boo!
Soldiers,
In the courtyard, there's a gallows built by Haman
Boo!
to hang Mordecai on.
really? Kill him on his own gallows.
So long, Screwy. See you in St. Louis.
Mordecai. Here is my signature ring. You are my new prime minister.
Mordecai made a law allowing the Jewish people to protect themselves against mean pussycats, Tasmanian devils, wildy coyotes, and anyone else who would want to do harm.
That's all, folks.